Welcome back to my animal education series. Today I'm here at the Dallas Zoo to do a solo video about the African elephants. The African elephant is significantly different than the Asian elephant, as the Asian elephant typically has smaller tusks, ears, and just a general body size, as they have to go through the forests a lot more than the African elephant does. Hence the African elephant was able to grow larger since it spends a lot of its time in the savannah. These elephants here are found in the Giants of the Savannah exhibit here at the Dallas Zoo. And in this exhibit you can find all sorts of different African animals, from the savannas to the rainforests. African elephants are the largest land animals on the planet, and on average they're typically around 6 tons and could be up to 24 to 25 feet long. African elephants, along with Asian elephants, both have super useful trunks. It is used for eating, drinking, digging, moving things around. It can even be used as a snorkel when they swim, which it is super neat to see an elephant swim if you haven't seen it before. It happens a lot at the St. Louis Zoo when I go. African elephants are also extremely social animals, along with Asian elephants as well. They have a matriarchal society, which is run by the oldest female in the group, and they have large herds, and they all kind of follow what the one older elephant does. They also have infrasonic calling, which is like super low grumbles, and they help communicate to each other and identify themselves that way. And I thought it was really neat that they communicate like that. Elephants have also been known to experience behaviors and emotions similar to humans, like happiness, depression, playing with objects, using tools, things like that, that typically were just thought of as only human emotions, have been observed in elephants, which I personally think is really interesting and a thing of further research. Elephants are also pregnant for 2 years before they give birth. I know there's not a whole lot of women who watch my channel, but just imagine being pregnant for 2 years. Sounds like a nightmare. Elephants also have no really natural predators. When they're younger, they get attacked by lions or packs of hyenas, but as they grow older, it's typically not as common since elephants are so big. African elephants are also considered keystone species. For those of you who don't know, a keystone species is a species that greatly benefits or affects the environment around it. For example, African elephants create trails through forest, distribute seeds through their waste, they dig watering holes for other animals to use, and with all of that coming together, the environment just kind of works around elephants so that if elephants were to magically disappear, the rest of the environment and the animals around it would greatly be affected by their disappearance. African elephants are listed as vulnerable by the IUCN, with an estimated 415,000 elephants left in the wild, which is tragic to hear. But with conservation efforts, we are helping these elephants out in the wild. The entire issue in the first place is that elephants are experiencing deforestation, loss of habitats, and are being illegally poached for their ivory tusks. Organizations around the world are working together to help the populations of the African elephant. We have people training rangers on what to do when they experience poachers or see elephants out in the wild. We have protected reservations for these elephants to live onto safely. We have people creating jobs from tourist things to help make money from the elephants besides just poaching. I can't think of any specific ones, that's why I said things. I do apologize for that. And most importantly, having the ivory trade be made illegal so that there's less desire for these ivory tusks that the elephants have on them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. It's a bit different than what I usually do, but I enjoyed doing it. But as always, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up down below, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I'll see you next week.